G'day, it's Ben Lehman Bell. The new sound of Nova Mornings in 2023 is early breakfast.
How good is this? Ben Lehman Bell from 6 a.m. and Jodie and Hayesy from 7.
The best time ever.
You guys are so funny.
So happy to hear your voice, Jodie.
Been loving the new show.
You guys are doing great.
You spark there.
Jodie and Hayesy. It's the new sound of Nova in 2023.
Good morning, Adelaide. Andrew Hayes, you've come in this morning. You're a little bit down in the dumps.
Yeah, from a sport perspective, we just heard from Abby in the newsroom before. We knew it was coming, but Tom Brady has officially retired. That's sad. We hoped he could play football forever, but he's pushing about 70, I reckon.
Well, you think you're sad. How do you think what's the name? Giselle? How do you think she feels?
I think she's pretty comfortable with the whole situation,
No,
given
no.
that they're not together anymore, and she's got a lot of money in the bank.
Giselle said to him, like, you can't unretire. I need you around the family. And he's like, nah, I need to play football. And so he goes to play football for another year. And then next minute, he's like, no, I'm actually going to retire now that my marriage is busted up. What are you doing? Like, retire a year ago and then you would still have beautiful Giselle and all your children.
Well, I mean, if you read Reddit threads and all sorts of things, there's all sorts of conspiracy theories about what Giselle was up to. But let's not go down that path.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that shines a whole new light on things, doesn't it?
Don't ever trust Reddit too, by the way. That's fact.
What is Reddit?
I read it on a Wikipedia page as well.
God. You're waking up to a day where school meat pies cost $6.20. $6.20, I tell you.
This feels like you're about to launch into a back in my day.
Is it going to age me?
I don't think so.
No, but...
Depends how much it was.
Okay.
Depends how much goods were back in your day.
Well, when I went to primary school, you could get like a meat pie, a strawberry milk, and a packet of lollies for $1.20.
Oh, come on. And don't worry about the calorie intake, because back then you had to work 15 miles to school every single morning, so you burnt it off.
And I wrote it on the back of a brown paper bag. That's how we ordered our school lunch orders, and now you just jump online to an app.
Yeah, $6 plus for a pie at a school. That is just outrageous. Big show coming out, Joe's Harry Styles. More opportunities to get yourself on the standby list. And this morning, we will announce our first winner. We're sending someone off to Melbourne. Everything included to see the great man.
That's so exciting. Can't wait to do that. Are You Schnitting Me is a little competition we do where you can win a $100 Schnit House voucher. We'll both tell a story. One's true, one's not.
Yep. Tom Gleeson as well, from Taskmaster. He's got a brand new show. We're going to chat to him. And he's going to put us up to a bit of an interesting concept where you basically have to lie and convince someone that you're trying to do something that...
Dishonesty is a real theme this morning, isn't it?
Thanks for saving me there too, by the way.
Next. I know you're rattled by the whole Tom situation.
Yeah,
it's okay. You need to regroup.
Because he rattles everyone.
Exactly.
One false move around Tom Gleeson and he absolutely takes you down.
Exactly right. Oh, I meant Tom Brady.
Oh, Tom Brady. It's a Tom fest, isn't it? Anyway.
Jodie and Hayes's Ask Us Anything.
Nothing's off limits, Jodes.
Makes me very nervous. Okay. EP Sean.
This is my favourite, absolute favourite, because I get to go through all the questions and find the doozies and then bring them straight through to you. And there are some doozies.
You love it.
I do. As the original Ask Us Anything, we do love to play this game at least once or twice a week. It's the listeners what they want. And to all the listeners, can we just say a quick thank you for sending in all your questions? We are getting inundated and we'll try and get through them all as quickly as we can.
Okay, good.
All right, you ready? Question 1. Connie from Athelstone has said, guys, please settle an argument I'm having with my boyfriend. Is it rude not to speak to your Uber driver? He thinks it is.
Well, as someone with a 4.8 rating on Uber.
Oh, obviously there's some tricky reviews in there to not be a complete 5 stars, but that's okay.
It's 0.2, mate.
It's out of 10, isn't it, though?
There might have been one night where I got a little loose. That's okay.
Did you have to pay a soiling fee? $88. Thanks.
How do you know what the fee is?
Exactly.
I'm reliably told.
Exactly. How do you know precisely what it is?
It differs within taxis and everyone else. But that's okay, let's move on.
This is like read the room. So I'll jump in, I'll be lovely and polite and say, hey, how you going? How's your day? If they're quiet, then I won't say too much and put some earbuds in. But if they want to chat, I'll chat. I'll chat the house down and I'll say, turn that radio over to Nova, please.
Switch it over to Nova, thanks. Oh, it's already on there? Oh, good stuff.
Oh, good stuff. Heard the morning show?
Yeah.
Thoughts, feelings, emotions?
Give us a go, 13 24 10. Do you want Harry Styles tickets, sir?
You do. You solicit every Uber you get into, don't you?
Yeah.
I can hook you up.
Oh, you don't have an Uber account, you
I
weirdo.
don't have an Uber account, but I'm the guy in the front seat. no matter what, trying to spark a conversation. I'd be that annoying drunk guy as well. And a quick little story that happened to Jodie and I. We went off to Solitaire Volkswagen to have a bit of a meeting with the guys. And, Jodie, being Jodie, left her handbag. I think she left maybe her shoes and her entire closet in the back seat of an Uber.
It was in the morning, thank you.
I know, which is even more concerning, Sean.
I know. I had to collect the handbag from the Uber driver.
No, I left my security pass in the car and he very kindly brought it back.
He was kind, was he?
Yeah.
What about he said, I brought back the handbag.
How about a tip?
Now you've got to tip me.
Didn't say that.
It's just a little one-for-one type setup.
Okay.
So, yes, you should speak to your Uber driver.
Excellent. All right, so our next question is from Kelly from McGill, and she goes, hey, guys, do you ever order food to be delivered to you at work? What's the last thing that you ordered? This may or may not be from an Uber Eats driver who may have a massive crush on Hayesy.
Oh.
So you could be getting some free food out of this question.
Very good. Can I go first and just say that this is embarrassing? I never have. I don't even know how to work Uber Eats.
Oh, my Lord.
I've never used Uber Eats in my life.
This
is the type of technology.
How do you
Just scour the streets looking for roadkill.
There we go.
Jodes?
I'm not really a big Uber Eats person because, I'd rather just go and get it. Otherwise, it's 40 minutes. Anyway, I don't want to offend the Uber people, so move on.
Oh, no, I'm a big Uber Eats person.
Are you?
I couldn't have picked that at all. That's
Did you just look me up and down?
I did not look you up and down.
All right, and our final question, and it's my favourite question. You know I love the last questions each week. From Jess from Harcombe.
What's Jess want?
Jodie and Hayesy, would you rather go a year with no phone or a year with no saucy business?
Hey, what's saucy business? We're talking tomato, barbecue. What do we got here?
Use your imagination here, Hayesy.
Barbecue relish. What are we saying?
We wish to share.
I know. A little bit of mayonnaise.
Go on.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say, look, I'm in my mid-30s now, and look, I've had a good run. I've got 2 kids. So I need to know the NBA scores. I need to be connected to Wi-Fi, so I'm going to take my phone.
Right.
Oh, God.
You, Jodie?
I'm just gonna.
Jodie's got 4 kids, so I think we know the answer.
Jodie's had a good run too.
I've had a real good run. I'm just gonna say I'm a woman in her 40s who has 2 jobs and 4 children. What do you think's high on my priority list?
I'm going to say the saucy business.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge. Jodies Juice.
Heartbreaking news this morning. Dr. Chris Brown has headed back to where it all began, jumping ship from Channel 10 to take up a role with rival network Channel 7. We love Dr. Chris.
Yes, who doesn't like Dr. Chris? Because there's not much to dislike about him. He's pretty flawless.
Yeah.
Oh, I help animals. I'm so amazing like that. Oh, so I'm one of the best looking blokes on the planet. Great.
I've got a chiseled jaw. I'm sorry you all hate it.
Oh, look at me. I'm carved out of marble.
Oh, God. Look, I'm so hot and I care for your puppy. Poor me. He started his television career with 7 some 20 years ago when he first appeared on Harry's Practice. Then he jumped ship and went on to I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Can you imagine Julia Morris this morning, her little sidekick, her hot sidekick? He's gone. She's in the fetal position. He also featured on The Doghouse Australia and The Living Room on Channel 10. Bondi Vet was, of course, his big breakthrough role from about 2009 to 2016. And he was also a regular on the project. This happens all the time in TV. People can be really loyal to a network and then they get a better offer and they have to jump ship. It happens in newsrooms. It's sad.
I think it happens in every workplace on this planet.
I know, that's true. That's true.
Money talks a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. Phil, the US talk show host that saw Dr. Phil McGraw divvy out life advice to troubled souls everywhere, is set to end later this year after 21 seasons.
I'm taking people with real problems and moving them into the Dr. Phil house. I'm going to put you under a microscope. I'm putting cameras everywhere to see what really happens behind closed doors. I am moving in with you.
Hasn't Dr. Phil just copped some abuse from disgruntled teens across the journey?
I know. What about how he ingratiated his wife onto the show as well? With every show, they just walk out hand in hand. And then there were all those allegations that he was up to no good.
I'm a good man. Are you though?
Are you though, Dr. Phil? So that's ending. So that's also sad. God, give me some good news. Oh, here we go. The Will Smith comeback tour is officially underway. Yes. So today on social media, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence confirmed Bad Boys 4 is in pre-production. This is them on Instagram.
It's official, y'all.
Y'all know what it is, right?
Bad Boys for life, baby. That's right. For life.
Sounds like the boys were quite well lubricated.
Yeah. Do you know how much this Bad Boys franchise has earned globally?
Oh, jeez. Is billions?
$870.7 million globally.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhat of a success.
Have you ever watched one of those Bad Boys movies?
I feel like it was, so many times, and particularly, like I was going through high school at the time.
Yeah.
It was pretty much on repeat.
Yeah, right.
Myself and a lot of mates, and we used to sort of escape and pretend that we were Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. Such a good movie.
There's an insight. Can I make an observation? You are so far from Will Smith, I can't even begin.
Oh, that's such a slap in the face. What, I'm more like Martin Lawrence? Mike Lowry. Everyone wants to be Mike Lowry.
I want to ask a question of you. Let's talk maths now.
Yes. Oh, it's heating up.
Have you ever been career shamed?
Look, there was, not career shame, but there was a time where I was like, you know what, I think I want to really give this sort of media stuff a bit of a crack, and geez, it was a late few years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, mixed with a lot of labouring jobs, which I actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
But yes, I can understand being a bit of a tricky situation where you're really trying to pursue your dreams.
Yeah, but you've never been career shamed by a makeup vlogger, have you?
No, not this week.
No. Janelle ripped into her new husband Adam like a hardcore exfoliant about his inability to define his career choices. Have a listen.
I became a full-time content creator when I broke up with my ex. Literally a week later, my following tripled, my income tripled. It was like the world telling me you broke up with him and it was a good thing.
And this is her talking to Adam about his potential money red flag issues.
What, you worried that I don't have money or something like that? Is that it?
I guess, I'm just wondering, can you survive right now? Is it
Well, that's like a big red flaggy type thing for me, that it's such a big concern for you.
Well, that's an awkward conversation.
I know. And it turns out he's an entrepreneur who doesn't make too much money, unlike me, who makes money from rubbing Clinique into my cheekbones. So, yeah, who's the fool here?
Well, us for not jumping on as makeup bloggers. That's the next step, isn't it?
Exactly.
Is it too late? I'm happy to triple my following base and now have about 600 followers then.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Haysy's on Miss Daisy.
Thursday, 2nd of February. Great to have you on board this morning. Well done. Close to the weekend. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. 1954, President Eisenhower announces the detonation of the world's first hydrogen bomb.
Atomic weapon exceeds the total equivalent of the total of all bombs in every theater of war in all of the years of World War II.
Which later on developed into the bath bomb. Different bomb. 1984, first soap opera Digest Awards. Days of Our Lives wins.
Oh, wowee.
Is that the one with Brooke?
No, that's Bold and the Beautiful Dumb.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. She can cry on cue.
Yeah, she's very busy, Brooke. For goodness sake, Brooke, stop being a dirty bird and just focus on one relationship.
How many times do you want to marry Ridge?
I know. Poor bloke's getting mixed signals. Anyway, different show. 2003, Russian pop girl duo Tartu start a 4-week run at number 1 on the UK singles chart with All the Things You Said. That was a banger, by the way. A great, great song. And Tartu, yes, at around about that time, 2003, I was 17 years old. In terms of hormones, etc., there was a bit going on. Look, Tartu didn't do that situation any favours, did they?
No, they didn't.
2009, RuPaul's Drag Race, hosted by RuPaul, premieres on Logo TV.
Okay.
2021, Jeff Bezos announces he's stepping down as CEO of Amazon after 30 years becoming executive chairman.
I am the most surprised person on this planet as to what's happened to Amazon.
Oh, I hope he got a good payout.
Yeah, don't worry, he's okay. He'll be looked after. All right, sleep easy tonight. The number one song on Feb 2nd, 2002, In Your Eyes by the one, the only, the great Kylie Minogue.
Did Kylie get a run on the family computer as well?
Probably, definitely did.
Ever felt like a holiday after your holiday?
Like after every single holiday for me. Plan your next getaway on the What If app and access mobile exclusive deals.
Plus, select hotels are fully refundable just in case you change your plans.
Booking cancellation windows apply. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Hi, this is Harry Styles.
Mr. Harry Styles!
I'm surprised here.
Because, you'd hate to miss this opportunity, wouldn't you?
You'd hate to fly to Melbourne and see Harry Styles. How boring.
It's a real once-in-a-lifetime type setup as well.
You might need to take line 1, Hayesy, because Lindsay from Westlakes, hey!
Oh, my God!
Hey, Lindsay.
Guys!
We gave you 10 minutes. I'm not sure if you made the cut-off. Did you call inside 10 minutes?
I called inside 1 second.
Yeah, you did. You did. Hey, Lindsay.
Yes?
Congratulations.
Oh, my God!
You're off to see Harry Styles.
Guys.
Okay, favourite Harry Styles song, Lindsay?
As it was.
Of course.
On repeat.
The one playing in the background right now.
Just works as we speak.
And golden. And watermelon sugar.
And?
Watermelon sugar.
Hi.
We've put you on the spot. Hey, Lindsay as well, can you take us through your obsession with Harry Styles? I mean, how far does it extend to? Does it extend to you perhaps, I don't know, inking your body?
Well, I'm not going to confirm or deny that on breakfast radio, but maybe.
Okay. Which particular area of your body?
No comment.
With a little face of Harry Styles? Can we confirm that?
You got Harry's face on your body.
Like I said, I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Wow,
there you go.
That's extreme.
Hey, Lindsay, congratulations. You are our first winner. You're off to Melbourne to see Harry Styles. Unbelievable. Happy 2023 and congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. You've made my year.
Good on you, Lindsay. Thank you so much.
Harry Styles bringing his love on tour to Perth, Melbourne, Gold Coast and Sydney in February and March 2023. Don't miss your chance to see him live. Tickets on sale now from livenation.com.au.
It's Worst Job Wednesday! Jodie and Haysy's Worst Job Wednesday.
Yeah. So you're the new kid on the block, aren't you?
Yes, you've put me to work.
Yeah. Well, it's important that I think you get to know our friends of the show, and I wanted to make your services available to them. So this is what we call Worst Job Wednesday. So if you've got a crappy job you'd like Hayesy to do, get in contact breakfast at nova919.com.au.
I mean, if you want to get involved as well, I'm sure that there's an intellectual job where you get to use your brain
No.
and participate. But if it's pure brawn, where there's not too much thinking involved,
Yeah.
I'm your man.
Play to your strengths, mate.
Exactly
So
right.
what we thought we'd do, Lisa got in contact with us. She has got a whole area in the back pergola that is covered in spiders. You hate spiders, so I thought, what better fit than to send you out to Lisa's house to get the job done?
Do you know what? I think there's a few times where actually I came head to head with, it must have been 4,000 or 5,000 different spiders, and one of them, they're all about as big as your hand, but there was one in particular which was as big as a wolf.
Oh, really?
And I went out, Daddy Longlegs, and if you see on the video as well, he was doing that thing that we talked about,
Yeah.
where you spook him and they do that sort of dance thing. A bunch of them were doing that.
Stop hip-hopping.
And it was bang, 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 getting through all these spiders. But eventually, I think we got through.
Okay, well, let's see how you went. Itsy bitsy spider.
Oh my God, I hate spiders. I hate spiders so much. You've never seen spiders this big ever. No one has. They're scared, but so am I.
Rather you than me.
There's one in there.
I think you need to get him.
Yeah. Look at him. Get out of here. Go away. Hey. I touched it. And Daddy Longlegs nearly took my entire arm. I think he technically owns the house now, Lisa.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, what am I supposed to do?
Sounds like a bit of fun.
There's a bit going on there.
Yeah. To find out how you really went at accomplishing this task, though, we need to touch base with Lisa. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, how is Hayesy at your house dealing with some killer Daddy Longlegs, Lisa?
Oh, Lord. I thought I was going to see him in the corner at one stage, you know, with his tail between his legs. But no, he did really, really well. But I'm pretty sure he made good friends with that one spider he left behind.
Look, hey, there was one that got away. The 4,000 or 5,000 that I fought off, they won't be coming back. But yes, there was one that got away. And can you reveal, Lisa, as well? When I left, I said, look, give it 12 hours. He either leaves and doesn't come back, or he goes and recruits 400,000 to 500,000 of his best mates. Are you infested as we speak?
Oh, no, it's looking pretty good. I reckon I'll give myself maybe about a week, and if they're there, it's your fault.
No, look, the fine print says that we are not liable for damage caused by Worst Job Wednesday, I think.
No, he did a fantastic job.
So, Lisa, I wouldn't use the word hero, but others might.
Neither would Lisa.
Neither would Lisa.
No, he's a friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly right. And thank you for being so hospitable as well. You're very, very nice and really eased us into our Worst Job Wednesday. So thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure.
Lisa, would you recommend his services to other people across Adelaide?
Yes, I definitely would. He does try his hardest, but, you know, he's pretty funny.
So out of 10, what are we thinking?
I'll give you a 9 because you left a spider.
Oh, okay.
Also, Lisa, did he volunteer to take his shirt off? Was it a hot date?
Yeah, he did, actually.
Hey, Lisa, that was private information, all right? That was not to be revealed.
Good on you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciated it.
All right, we're going to send Lisa off to the Big Wedgie. And don't forget as well, Nova presents a Big Wedgie inflatable water park open all summer at West Beach Parks. Book your tickets now at thebigwedgie.com.au.
And if you'd like to get Hayesy round to your house or to your business breakfast at nova919.com.au and put him to work.
Yes, here it is. So, one truth, one lie. You have to determine who is telling the lie. And if you correctly identify, we send you off to the Schnit House with $100 in your hand.
This is essentially an exercise in trust, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And for me, trust is a must.
Yeah. Okay, would you like me to go first?
Yes, please. Ladies first.
I once met Taylor Swift. Yes, she performed here at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre as part of my role as a breakfast radio person. Got to go along and did like a meet and greet in a tent.
What was she like?
She was so lovely. Like, she literally went round to everyone in the room and gave them a hug. It was only a small group. And then I introduced her to Taylor, who is my daughter. And we're like, Taylor, meet Taylor, Taylor, meet Taylor. And then I'd split up from Taylor's dad at that point. And Taylor said to Taylor, you should meet my dad, he's single.
And how did that go?
She laughed. She laughed harshly.
She laughed, but then your tail was like, what are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at? Can't you be my stepmom?
Okay, so you are best friends with Taylor Swift.
Well, I didn't say best friends, but...
No, very, very close.
We text occasionally.
Oh, do you? Right, okay. Yeah, one day she'll write back.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's very, very believable.
Yeah, okay.
Because you've interviewed some people.
What you got?
Look, in my journey to this particular point of my life, I auditioned or tried to get into some different avenues. Once auditioned for Totally Wild.
What?
Yes.
Channel 10's Totally Wild.
Yeah, Channel 10's Totally Wild. So I wanted to be the next Ranger Stacey. There's only one.
How did the audition go?
You didn't get the job. I didn't even get any feedback either.
Didn't you?
To be honest, I just got told, no, you're unsuccessful.
Yeah, right.
So I could have used some feedback.
We could have worked at the same network.
That would have been nice. But they said, no, you're not good enough. Go away.
Oh, okay. All right. 13 24 10. Which one of those stories is true? Which one is a furphy? Get involved. A $100 Schnit House voucher on the line.
That's Jodie and Hayesy. Good morning. Two stories, one truth, one lie. Who's the more honest operator?
My story this morning was based around the fact that I met Taylor Swift at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, the magnificent venue that it is, and introduced her to my daughter Taylor, who at the time I'd split from her dad, and so she propositioned Taylor and said, hey, do you want to meet my dad and be my stepmom?
I love that. It's a big ballsy move by your daughter.
Yeah. Imagine Taylor Swift being your stepmom.
Geez, that'll be nice. There'll be some benefits there.
That's some serious credit score.
So that's street credit to the highest level.
So Taylor Swift rocks up to pick you up from school?
Yeah, and she'd be wearing, I just feel like she'd be driving a pretty flash car.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. So my my story was that I once auditioned for Totally Wild. Do you remember the show back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ranger Stacey.
Yeah.
Wasn't she just an absolute queen? Anyway, I didn't get the gig, unfortunately.
Sad.
Yes.
Just probably not good enough.
I think that's kind of what they did say. Which hurt my soul.
Okay, $100 Schnithouse voucher on the line here. Let's go to Jess from Salisbury. Hey, Jess.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Great, okay. Who's being honest and who's telling a furphy?
So I reckon Jodie's is a lie. It's just too believable.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on. So you're saying I'm lying because the story sounds believable?
Yeah, it just sounds too right.
Okay. Is there also an element within this, Jess, where you think, well, the story with me is believable because absolutely you can see me getting rejected by Totally Wild?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's be clear here, Jess. You're saying that Hayesy is telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. $100 Schnithouse voucher goes begging, Jess. I was telling the truth. That was a true story.
That's all right.
Hey, Jess, can we send you along to the big wedgie anyway?
Sure, sounds good.
Excellent. There you
Thanks,
go.
guys.
So, look, that didn't actually happen, my story, but I can tell you that if I did go to Totally Wild and audition, I would have got rejected. So there's a half-truth to it.
It's a half-truth.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, well, Nova presents the Big Wedgie Inflatable Water Park, open all summer at West Beach Parks. Book your tickets now at thebigwedgie.com.au.
Lucky Channel 7 saw your value, or they're still trying to find it. One or the other.
It's a long process.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919. In the morning.
Well, Hayesy, according to his press release, our next guest is a gold-plated comedy superstar, helming ratings smashes and filling big theatres across the country. It is Tom Gleeson, of course. Tom, did you write that yourself?
No, it was written by the CSIRO, because it sounds accurate. And a lot of research would have been done, and I do play big venues and they do sell out, so I don't know. I could lie and pretend to be humble. Yeah. When you're winning like this, you just got to keep going with it.
Oh, see, what you know when you go up against Tom Gleeson is that if you drop your hammer, he will absolutely crucify you. So please don't do that.
Well, you sound very wise, Hayesy. So just behave yourself, and I won't put you in your place.
Now, you are taking Hard Quiz live on the road, including to the Adelaide Fringe here. I cannot wait for this. You're always a highlight of the Fringe here in Adelaide. Do you love coming and doing it?
Yeah, I love it. I've given in to pressure, and I'm coming back to the Fringe, and we're doing 3 weeks.
Now, you have taken your natural disdain for the public onto a new show called Taskmaster. I think you've taken the liberty of setting us a challenge, yes?
Yeah, I have. Well, I thought I'd set you a task, Hayesy.
Yep.
So you know I've set you this because you've already gone out and done it. But this was the task. The task is to order a vegetarian pizza with bacon and pepperoni, but no tomato or cheese. But you're not allowed to say any of those words.
I thought it was to go to the Crazy Horse and order a birthday present. We're on a completely different page. All right, Tom, here we go. Your judgments are always brutal, but we gave it a crack.
Good morning, Bocelli.
Oh, g'day, Bocelli. It's Andrew here. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks, mate. I was just going to go through some of your pizza options.
Yeah, cool.
You got a vegetarian option?
Yep, we do.
Beautiful. So the vegetarian option,
Yeah,
can I
cool.
throw some meat on there as well?
Yeah, of course you can.
So what are your pork options?
I can put ham, I can put prosciutto, I can put bacon.
Oh, just throw it all in there, I reckon.
So add ham, bacon and prosciutto.
Yes, please.
Awesome.
What are those circular little red bits of meat as well that you see on pizzas?
Pepperoni.
That's the one. Can I grab that as well?
You want that as well? All right. And did you want me to add ham on that as well?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. So I've got a 12-inch vegetarian, add pepperoni, add bacon, add prosciutto and add ham.
Yes. All right. The all-important verdict, Tom.
Oh, God.
Well, there's a few things going on here. One is I was frightened with how accommodating he was. I'm worried about his clientele. It sounds like he's getting vegetarian pizzas with meat on them ordered every other day.
I know.
He was so happy to do it. But I have to say, you did a very good job of getting bacon and pepperoni without saying it. But you did have to make sure it had no tomato or cheese without saying those words. You didn't say those words, but I suspect that pizza had cheese and tomato on it, so I'm going to have to mark you down. Normally I mark out of 5. I'm going to give you 2.
Okay, not even 50%.
No. This is taking you back to your HSC.
I was going to say, just like my Year 12 results, some painful memories. I'll take any points, though. That's fine.
Tom Gleeson, thank you so much for your time this morning. The show is Taskmaster. Thanks so much, Tommy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
All the best. See ya. Bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
And can we give a big shout out as well to Bocelli Cafe on Hutt Street?
Yes.
Good sports.
Oh, what a champion he was.
Should have definitely told me to go to you know where, but
Yeah.
instead was very, very nice.
Yeah, lovely. Very excited about tomorrow. We're live from 7 o'clock at the Front Page Cafe. Cannot wait to do our first what's called an OB in the business, an outside broadcast, Hayesy.
Yep, we're calling it Brekkie in the Burbs,
Yeah.
and I just need to ask you a little question about that as well. I'm riding my bike. It's kind of on your way. Can you give me a lift, please?
But this is the funny thing. You're too tight to buy a new car, which I don't...
I'm sorry. We're not too tight to buy a new car. We're not talking about skipping coffees. A car's a pretty solid purchase.
I know, but you need it to survive and get around in life. I can't be expected to pick you up from West Croydon every day.
Can't.
And the last time you were in my car, you were complaining about the state of it.
Yeah,
so
just
you know what?
promise it's a bit cleaner this time. Is that all right? I'm happy for a lift, but is it a little bit cleaner?
I sprung for a detail yesterday from Wowo Washing. They come to you and they wash your car. What about this? There's no water involved.
Oh, how's that work?
I don't know, but it's immaculate and I love it. Thanks, Sam.
There you go. Finally, you get to travel in a decent, clean car.
So you're complaining about the state of my car when you don't have your own car. Interesting. Very interesting, Andrew Hayes.
Tomorrow as well, we're going to do mean tweets. I know you love this.
No, I don't.
Feedback's good.
Nah.
This is always very, very solid and direct.
I'm a very sensitive soul. I don't like
You
it.
just got to take it where it lies. And of course, another opportunity to send you off to see Harry Styles live in Melbourne. It's all happening.
And can I just say it hurts my heart when you complain about the state of my vehicle.
It's okay. I'll say nothing, but please pick me up nice and early tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. We'll see you in Plimpton.
This is Jodie and Hayesy on Nova.